was a curiosity shop, and I'm not curious anymore. You'll come across the mural every time you turn a corner. You have a different mural.
Yes.
And I mean, and they're really nice, beautiful murals.
Talking about the most
iconic. Yes.
attraction. Hi, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a video on Tucumcari.
Tucumcari.
If you haven't seen our Blaze in Saddles review for a cheap place to stay there in Tucumcari, even long term, check out that link down below. But today we're actually going to talk about Tucumcari itself. It is a town of about 5,000. It is the largest town located between Amarillo and Albuquerque. So it sits there in the eastern part of New Mexico. It was founded in 1901. It's a tent city.
There you go.
Yep, called Ragtown, associated with the railroad. But we know it best today for its heyday during
Route 66.
Exactly. There was a whole book, and they made a film talking about at Tucumcari Tonight, talking about there were over 2,000 hotel rooms at the time. You won't find that today,
No.
But you will find places to stay and things to do.
And you'll find the Blue Swallow.
Exactly. So stick around. We'll talk about that a little bit.
Yes, we will.
It is an iconic landmark that everyone seems to be talking about.
But we're going to talk about it.
We are going to talk about it. But right now, we are going to start by talking about the Route 66 Museum. It is on the west end of town. So if you're coming in from that direction, it's an easy first stop.
Well, look for a big sign that has the 66 sign there.
Right. That Route 66, New Mexico Route 66 Museum, I guess it is at their convention center. It's tucked around the back. And we were sitting in the front of the parking lot. We're like, where is this thing?
I don't see it.
Yeah, so it's tucked around the back. Tons and tons of parking.
Oh, there's more parking we can imagine.
Yes. So you go in there, and it's a small museum. It has a photo recounting, I guess, of all of Route 66.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Which was, I think, one of the things we were excited about.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the photographers, either a local one or one of what they talked about. Yeah. It was kind of neat.
It was neat. So it was interesting to see a lot of the things we had seen and things that were upcoming that we knew about and we wanted to stop and save in photos.
There were a lot of cars.
A lot of old cars there, antique vehicles. There was like a little mock diner set up. So it was a small museum. Probably the most interesting part was the film.
The film was exciting. I kind of like that. Absolutely. And also the person who was there.
Right.
Very friendly, very helpful, you know. I mean, I liked that aspect. With regards to Route 66 museums, it wasn't, like the one we saw, in Arizona, by no means. I mean, Arizona really knows how to do their Route 66. They're trying, and we admire that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's worth a stop just to kind of peek in, even if you don't actually pay the admission and go in, chat up with the person who's there and ask questions.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's take this quick moment for a break and remind you, if you're enjoying the content that we produce, hitting that like button helps our channel continue to grow. And subscribe.
Absolutely.
Hit the bell for notifications, because then you'll find out when we post new videos.
And share it with your friends. If you like the topics, then share them with the friends.
Alrighty. So moving on to the next segment in this, the town itself. There actually is still lots to see, although it's a shell of its former self.
Yes.
And they haven't really put the effort in, like places like Winslow. Check out our video on Winslow, Arizona.
Absolutely.
I thought there was enough to see.
It was a pleasant little place. Now, I don't know how much time I'd spend walking around. It's not a Winslow. But, they have a train station that they redid. Beautiful. There's, a couple of movie theaters. I don't know if they're fully operational.
I think one was getting ready to reopen when we were there.
Murals. Oh my goodness!
That is the best part about driving around the town.
Yes, there's murals everywhere. I mean, you'll come across the mural every time you turn a corner. You have a different mural.
Yes.
And I mean, and they're really nice, beautiful murals. I really liked it.
And I think part of this town is it's spread out more than other Route 66 towns, like we talk about, like Seligman and Winslow, etc. So it is tougher. You do need to be in your vehicle or a vehicle to get around, or bike, etc. So if you are thinking about staying here longer term, it is a good spot to just explore the town, enjoy the movie theater. Hopefully that's reopened. And just enjoy the murals,
right? Absolutely,
and everything the town has to offer.
Right, absolutely. So, I mean, a short break here, but, you know, visit our websites, our business websites, Randy's and mine. It helps to support us and keeps us on the road and allowing us to do this great content. So definitely check those out down below.
Sounds great. All right, so we're going to finish up this video talking about the most
iconic yes.
attractions, according to most people.
Most people really feel it is iconic. And it's the Blue Swallow Motel?
Motor Court.
Technically. Yes, yes.
So if you're not familiar with a motor court, I'm gonna
go ahead.
Digress there for a second.
There you go.
The concept of the motor court was you have your room, and then like right next to the room, there's like covered spaces for your vehicle, and you can then just go right into your room from there.
It was a great concept, I'm sure, during the heyday of Route 66.
Right. So the parking lot, really, there isn't room for vehicles to really park in the lot.
No.
Which provides an interesting situation for today's guests. And the lobby there is only open certain hours. But if you park nearby, you can certainly explore it.
We explored it.
And there are other places right near the Blue Swallow, the Hotel Safari, which is more of an Art Deco.
Oh, I love that.
It was great.
That was a beautiful, I mean, you could see that they restored that, and you could stay there. And to tell you the truth, if I had to choose between the Blue Swallow and the Safari, I would stay at the Safari. I really would.
Yes. If I were actually staying somewhere, it would be the Hotel Safari. It has relatively new ownership, and they have really taken the renovation seriously.
Yes. I mean, around what used to be the pool, they have, you know, wonderful little murals. They go with the mural, a fire pit,
chairs.
You know, you can tell from the photos that they go with the deco style,
yes.
And the painting. It just, they did a really classic job with regards to it.
Whereas the Blue Swallow it felt a bit run down.
It did. It did.
So here was my thought, is you stay at Hotel Safari, you can sit by the fire pit and look across at the Blue Swallow and the beautiful neon.
Absolutely. I guess that's what you would do. Then there's the curiosity shop, the TP.
TP Curios. It's in the shape of a TP. It's another iconic stop, is still open. It seemed like a lot of overpriced merchandise.
It was a curiosity shop, and I'm not curious anymore. It was like I'm sure at night, maybe with the neon on it, it might be exciting, but
and that really is the point here. The Tucumcari, the main drag there, 66, at night, had some of the best, and still does have some of the best neon in New Mexico, outside, I guess, of Albuquerque.
Right.
So that is a time to be hitting it. But if you're going to do that, you probably want to be staying there as well.
Right, absolutely. Which, you know, stay at the Blazing Saddles.
Stay at the Blazing Saddles with your rig and your horse.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Like, subscribe. Hey, and comment. We
Absolutely.
love your comments.
Please.
And as always,
keep on trekking.